Welcome. Welcome. I am so excited that we are all here tonight, that we can um, be here and I can share with you the benefits of the 5-piece basic set. I am on Facebook Live as well, so if you see me looking down, that's why. So if I just got a thing saying that my internet connection is unstable. So Vicki, if you notice that I'm cutting out or anything, if you could unmute yourself and let me know, or you can write a message too down in the bottom and let me know, and I'll get that from you as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this to about a half an hour. I mean, if there's a lot of questions, we can go to 45 minutes, but really a half an hour is all that it should take. So basically, why is it important to get people on the 5-piece basic set? You know, I know we have a wide array of products and they're all wonderful, or body products or cosmetics, all of it's great. But hey, Sharon, we definitely want to be getting people on the 5-piece set because that is going to, number one, they're gonna fall in love with the 5-piece set, but then that's also going to help you with your reorders, because if people love those 5 basic pieces, then they will reorder those, and then they will want to try their body butter, they will want to try the facial mask, they will want to try the shampoo, all of the cosmetics. You know, the cosmetics are an extension of our skincare, so if they're on the skincare set, the 5-piece set, and they're loving it, the next thing you can offer them is, hey, let's get together and match you for some foundation. That's the perfectly way on that. So, and it's going to give them the best results because they are going to have healthy, beautiful skin, and then they're going to have be looking younger and youthful, and I'm just gonna kind of go over the benefits of all 5 pieces. So,
okay, Tara.
Yeah.
You wanted me to let you know your video is very choppy.
Okay, thank you.
But I can still hear you.
Okay, thank you. I don't know what to do. My internet's weird. Hey, Wanda, I'm glad you're watching on Facebook. I'm also doing the Zoom as well. So anyway, I guess let's just keep going with it. If it gets really bad, feel free to interrupt me, Vicki. Okay, so what is the 5-piece set? Well, the 5-piece set is our cleanser, and then the freshener, and then the moisturizer, and of course, either the exfoliating face and body scrub or the rejuvenating facial peel. You want to have as some sort of exfoliant, and then either the eye gel, Smooth and Firm Eye Repair Gel, or the Intense Eye Repair Cream. You want to have an eye gel or an eye cream. So I'll go into the importance of those. And you always, when you go to a gathering, you know, when you're with a gathering of new LeBri people, you always want to cover the 5-piece set. But then you want to find out different skin types. So the deep pore cleanser would be for those that are normal. A true combination, which is somebody who is oily in the T-zone, dry in the cheeks without blemishes. If they do get blemishes, then they would want the Deep Pore Trio. And then we have our Gentle Moisture Lotion, or Cleansing Lotion, excuse me. This one helps for those that are normal to dry. And so you just kind of find out their skin type. And I always recommend, too, using name tags. Write their name on it, and then their skin type, and then what trio you're offering or you're recommending for them. And then I always like to ask too, and if you could change one thing about your skin, what would that be? And that will kind of help you determine if you should recommend maybe the facial mask or one of the anti-aging serums or something else. And then you can write that on there too if you're recommending something else for them. So basically, of course, we want, oh, hi Wanda, now you're on here, cool. We want to do the cleanser first. So the importance of these steps, are important to have an effective skincare regimen. You do not ever want to hodgepodge, and you certainly do not want to you want to explain throughout your presentation. My cat decided that she would like to also be in the video. Throughout the presentation, that how important it is for them to be using our 5 pieces and not to be hodgepodgey. Because if they hodgepodge, it's not going to be as effective, and they are going to potentially damage their skin and cause breakouts. So you don't want to be doing that. So you always want to explain that as well. And our products work together. They're synergistic. So they are formulated, every product line is. Every product line, I don't care if it's Avon, Mary Kay, Clinique, Oil of Olay, it's all formulated to work together. So just so you know that. Thanks, Vicki. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know the video is stopping occasionally. I'm sorry. But just so you know that, you want to, you want to be really encouraging them to be using the 5P set. So first, cleanser. And you want to use these products both morning and night, because that is going to give them the best results so that they can, you know, see all the results that we're going to be talking about throughout the presentation, of course. So what does the cleanser do? It removes all of the impurities that they may encounter throughout their skin. It also, hey Brenda, it also removes any eye makeup, any cosmetics that you may be wearing, and it goes deep into the pores to really clean your skin. So if you have blackheads or anything, the deep pore cleanser is really great for that, just so you know that. So you always want to start with the cleanser, and then they want to be exfoliating. And for those that have more oily skin, as long as they don't have blemishes, but if they are more oily skin or they have the blackheads on the nose without any like pimples or whiteheads, you actually want to recommend the exfoliating face and body scrub, because this is going to help clean out those pores. So what a blackhead is it's basically oil that gets trapped in the basically at the surface of your pore, and then it oxidizes, the oxygen gets to it and it oxidizes. That's what makes it black, and that's why we call it blackheads, and that's what we see is that oxidized oil. So this will actually help polish that oil out a little bit better, or pull it out a little bit better. But if they do have blemishes like pimples, acne, that sort of thing, never, ever, ever, even if they have blackheads, do not recommend this one, because it can microscopically break open those blemishes and spread the bacteria, which then would cause more blemishes. But if it's just some blackheads, like me, myself, you know, when I started, I only break out occasionally, you know, around that wonderful time of the month. And so I would use this when I wasn't breaking out, and it really helped with the blackheads a lot. So just so you know that. And those that do have the acne or that are older, you know, maybe have more mature skin, you're going to want to recommend our Rejuvenating Facial Peel as their exfoliant, because this is going to gently remove that dead skin. And as we get older, our skin doesn't rejuvenate the way, you know, the way it should. It takes longer, but then it sits there and it makes us look dull and tired and pretty much lackluster. We don't have that beautiful glow. This will help to give that as well. Well, both of them will. But as we get over 35, our skin actually hardens. Not only does it sit there, but it hardens. So this will remove that very well, which is awesome. So I always recommend this for those that are like 40 and older, I would say, because it's just going to work so much better. Anybody can use it, of course, but definitely recommend it for those unless they have the oily skin. Okay, and then the eye gel. I think we all love the eye gel, right? I know I love the eye gel. So the Smooth and Firm Eye Repair Gel is amazing. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to back up a second. The freshener. I can't believe I forgot that, because I know I love that too. And it's one of the favorite products of a lot of people. You know, a lot of people, hey, Bill, are very used to using something like regular toner that has acetone and alcohol, and it dries their skin out, and they're like, I don't want to use anything like that. I don't blame them. But this does not have any alcohol. The Deep Pore one actually has witch hazel, which is very calming to the skin, and it goes deep into the pores to remove anything. But the coolest thing about our freshener is that it restores our pH. So our skin our pH in our skin can get disrupted by many different things. A good cleanser actually should go deep into your pores and kind of disrupt it a little bit, so this restores that. but also it can be disrupted by any medications, and sometimes even by the atmosphere that we're in, it can be disrupted. So this restores that pH. Plus, the cool thing about this has the same pH as our tears. So if you have a little mascara or a little eyeshadow or anything that may fall down, you can go right over your eyes with this. It does not sting or burn. I love, love, love this for that. And so this, besides restoring the pH, it also softens and soothes your skin. It protects your skin from any impurities that you may encounter throughout the day. And then it helps with the blackheads as well, and the enlarged pores that witch hazel in there does in the deep pore one. The gentle freshener does all of those things, except it also helps to hydrate your skin more too, which is really great. So that's awesome. And both of them prepare your skin for the moisturizer as well. That's kind of the biggest thing too about our trio. And I know you've all heard me say it 1,000 times, but you're going to hear me say it 1,000 times more. Our skincare trio is synergistic, like I said, and because we use aloe as the first ingredient, they actually prepare each other to work together, and they're all hydrophilic, so they hold that water to our skin, and you want to use all three of them together. So I'll get more into the moisturizer here in a second. But now we're going to go into the eye cream and the eye gel. So why do you want to use an eye gel? Well, someone as young as 18 should be using an eye gel or an eye cream, because that's the very first place we start to age. There are no sweat glands around our eyes, so that's where we start to age first. And so like I said, someone as young as 18 wants to be using an eye gel or an eye cream. And then you want to use, what I love is if you have puffy eyes or just black, dark circles from wear and tear, maybe tired eyes from looking at a computer all day or whatever, the gel is amazing. And if you wake up with puffy eyes, either due to allergies or you just happen to wake up with puffy eyes, if you stick this in the fridge, it's like putting an aloe infused cucumber on your eye. It's awesome. So I really, really love the Smooth and Firm Eye Repair Gel. It's what made my dark circles go away. So I really love it for that. And then our Intense Eye Repair Cream, this one helps more for the aging around the eyes. So, as we get older, our eyes kind of start to sink back a little bit. We get the deeper lines and wrinkles, the puffiness due to aging, and the dark circles due to aging. This helps reverse all of them. And I love them so much that I use both of them. I use the gel in the morning and the cream at night. And I feel like it's really fought that aging process, and it really does hydrate. And of course, you just want to stipple it under your eye and on your eyelid and let it absorb naturally. And of course, always be very gentle around your eyes. Use your ring finger, because that skin around our eyes is so delicate. They actually compare it to the wings of a butterfly. So you just want to be really gentle and really careful with that. Hi, Lindsay. So just so you know that as well. Okay, and now we're going to get into the moisturizer. But first, I want to show you, I guess, kind of some cool things about our moisturizer. So, not only do we use the aloe, like you all know. Hey, Donna. We also do the, our products are also hydrophilic, and so they hold their weight in water, and they prepare our skin to absorb water, because every living thing needs water, and what are we doing all day, every day? We're aging. We're losing that moisture. How we're aging is we're losing that moisture. So if we can replenish that moisture, we're going to keep ourselves looking a lot younger, a lot longer. And I'm just going to make sure I'm not missing anything on my notes here. And one of the secrets, that's the secret to having nice young skin, is to replenish the moisture in your skin. And our moisturizers do that. A lot of moisturizers use oil in them, and oil doesn't really do much for your skin. So this is a prune and oil, and you can use the most expensive. You can do this at home. Use the most expensive oil that you can find, and put a prune in there and see after a month what it's done, or even after a week what it's done. It can't change the skin. All this proves is that oil can't hydrate our skin. It just lubes it. And here in Labri, we never lube the derm. We want to actually hydrate the derm. But this is a prune and the Labri aloe, and as you can see, it's almost plum-like again, because it was able to hydrate the skin instead of being, just sitting there and not doing anything with it. So I don't know about you all, but I want my skin to look like this. I don't want it to look like a dried, shriveled up prune. So, and the oil will make your skin feel soft. It will make it feel like it's being hydrated, but it's not actually doing anything because, again, it's just lubing that derm. So now, the other cool thing about our Labri moisturizers, and I always like to demo this at my gatherings, is I just put a little bit of the moisturizer on the back of my hand. And you just need, tiny little amount. Just rub that in. And I know any of you that have been to any of my gatherings have totally seen this before, but not everyone has been to one of mine, so that's why I wanted to show this. But I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, the water's just kind of sitting up there. It just kind of is being absorbed into the skin and spreads out. I don't have anything on my right hand to prepare it to absorb water. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, it's pouring off of my right hand, dripping onto my papers and everything because my skin's water repellent. It didn't have anything to prepare it to absorb that water. So it's really awesome that our moisturizers do that. And, not only the oil-free moisturizer, but the Gentle Moisture Lotion and the Intense Moisture Cream, as well as the Aloe Jelly, all do that as too. So that's really cool. It holds that water to your skin. So now I just want to kind of recap for you all. You want to be using our products together. The cleanser, the freshener, of course the moisturizer, but then you also want to be using the exfoliant, either the rejuvenating facial peel or the exfoliating face and body scrub, either one of those. And like I said before, though, if you have acne or you're working with somebody that has acne, do not use this on your acne, the exfoliating face and body scrub, because it will not help the situation at all. And then, of course, an eye cream and either an eye cream or the eye gel. And you want to use these both morning and night. Twice a day keeps the wrinkles away, but obviously morning and night. At night, you want to wash all that makeup off. You don't want to be sleeping with any makeup on. It ages you 3 days. Nobody wants that. But in the morning, we want to wash all of that off because at night is when our skin rejuvenates itself and it pushes out toxins. And it does that around the nose and other parts of our body, but really on our face. That's why when we wake up, we're oily around the nose. And you want to wash that off. Otherwise, it causes clogged pores, blackheads, all of that. And it ages you. So make sure you're washing that off. And you don't want to be putting any cosmetics on dirty skin either, because that's just not going to be, you're going to clog your pores really bad with that too. And then be sure when you're talking to clients, you're really emphasizing the importance of using our 5-piece set together and not be hodgepodging, because they're not going to see the results that we talked about, and they're not going to, it could potentially cause breakouts for them as well. So you don't want that. And then you definitely want to encourage all new customers to be starting with this 5-piece set, because number one, they're going to fall in love with it, like I said at the beginning, but it's going to make your reorder sales skyrocket, because if they fall in love with it, they're going to reorder it. Of course, each piece in there, they're going to reorder, but then they're going to be more curious and want to try the body care and the hair care and the cosmetics and all of that. So be sure to be encouraging all new people to be starting on this 5-piece set, and then follow up with them, check in with them, make sure that they're using it, make sure they're using it twice a day, that they're following up with a little bit of water after the moisturizer. And that's not being pushy, that's not being, salesy in any way. That's just giving them great customer service and treating them the way that I hope you would want to be treated, and giving them, they go to Clinique or they go to Walgreens, they're not going to have anybody calling them to make sure they're enjoying their products. That's, the sale is done and that's the end of it. Where with us, they have us, we are their skincare consultants, so we can check in with them, make sure they're loving everything and everything is going great for them. So any questions from anybody? I've kind of muted everybody on Zoom, so I'm going to unmute you all. Let me know if anybody has any questions, or anybody on Facebook Live, or anything that you'd like to add.
The audio has stayed great, but the video has been really bad.
Okay, sorry. I can hear you, Wanda.
Okay. How do you do like a Facebook show? That's one of the questions she was asking. Like, is it something like this?
Similar. Me and you can talk more about that on a different call, okay? It kind of like this. I can
Sure.
add you into one that I'm doing now, so you can kind of go back and see what I've done. It's more posts though, and just
Okay.
videos.
Okay.
Awesome. Bill, did you have a question or not? No?
No.
Okay. I thought I seen you like starting to talk, so that's was like, so, okay. Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for being on tonight. I really, truly appreciate it. Yeah. And so for Facebook shows, obviously, Wanda, you can't get this on them like we would at their house, but we do encourage them to try samples and give them samples. I give 3 sample sets away, and then everybody else buys sample sets. So that's kind of how that goes. And if you guys would like more training on Facebook, I can absolutely help you with that too. So, okay.
Now, when you do the moisturizer on your hand, is that when you, like when they are putting it on their face, is that when you spray the water or the other stuff on there? I can't remember what it's called.
The mist, the hydrating mist.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So
Is that
I
after the moisturizer?
it is. Yeah. Mhm. That's instead of the water, basically. So
Right, but does that come after the moisturizer?
it does. Yes, the hydrating mist. It's this bottle, this long skinny bottle. Yeah. Yep, that comes after the moisturizer.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. And so you can use that hydrating mist or water. I just was really focusing on those 5-piece sets. So that's why, or those 5 pieces. So that's why I didn't really talk about this. But this is really great to use after the moisturizer too.
I love that you
Okay.
showed me that you have water in your freshener bottle, because I have a spritz bottle and it's not cooperating for me. My last show, it made a mess. It was either spraying out, it was either running out, or it wouldn't spray at all, or it would just do like the jet spray. I never even thought of putting it in my old freshener bottle.
Yeah, just
That's perfect.
reuse it. Recycle and reuse, right? That's what we're all about.
I'm going to go fill it right away as soon as we're done here.
Awesome. Awesome. Another thing that I wanted to mention too is if there's room, so you're focusing on these 5 basic pieces, but if you can have a little side table that you can have the body butters, the shampoo, other things set up on, that kind of is your silent advertising. And people then can go and try the body butters while you're doing the checkout, or smell the shampoo, or see that we have the masks, or things like that. So just so you know that's kind of a cool idea too.
Okay.
Awesome. Any other questions or comments or anything?
How come everybody else has their picture up and mine didn't come up?
Did you click on?
Oh, I see that. There it is.
Awesome. There you are, Ricky.
You don't want to see me.
I have no control over that. You get to choose whether you're seeing it. Awesome. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for being on. I really, truly appreciate it. James is saying hi too, I think. Are you going to come in here and say hi? No? Okay. Well, I'm working. You need to go. I can't answer questions right now. So yeah, thank you all so much for being on. I really truly appreciate it. Like I said, I will email this out and I will put it on our Facebook page as well. I'm going to post the video, the live video too. So hopefully anybody that couldn't be on can still catch it. And if anybody has any questions, anybody that's catching the replay, please just comment with #replay and let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything I can help you with. Okay?
All right, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.